Afterbuzz TV fans. I'm here with Keedar Whittle for his upcoming show, Hear Me Out, on the red carpet. How are you doing tonight?
I'm taking over. I'm doing amazing. It's my show. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing? No,
That's what happens when you give a comedian a mic. So, this has been a long time coming. How does it feel? This is your first headliner. How are you doing?
Man, stressed out. Of course, that's how I feel. I'm stressed out. But I just need to remember, have fun, have a great time, and that's what tonight is all about, man.
So, where do you get your comedic inspiration? How did you develop your particular style?
My life, all my life, or somebody else's life, and I just took it from their life and made it my life. It's all personal. And I think that's the best comedy, when you could really talk to it from a personal space. And even if it's like hard to talk about, the more you talk about, the funnier it is.
Now, you've worked in a lot of scripted stuff, so do you find that stuff from your own life, truth is stranger than fiction?
Yeah, I think that's where everybody gets the fiction from like somebody's personal life. It's somewhere, it lives somewhere up here, so it has to come out on paper, and that's how I do it.
Now, what's the strangest things to happen to you at a comedy show?
I tell this joke about how my Uncle Dave has a hole in his neck, and after one show, a dude came up, he was like, "Yeah, that was real funny, right?" I was like, "Oh shit, yes, it was funny." He was like, "Yeah, it was funny, it was funny."
So, you've been on The Walking Dead, and you've been on a movie called Life After Beth.
Yes.
Which zombie world do you prefer?
Walking Dead. That show was so amazing, and like the cast, they didn't really know how big the show was going to be, so everybody was humble, everybody was down to earth. Like, you know, as a guest star, you go sit at your own little table. The series regular was like, "Nah, man, come over here. You one of us. Like, you're about to die soon and get away anyway." So call this. Yeah.
So, why do you think comedy is important?
Heals people. Everybody need to laugh. Like, we got a lot of depressing stuff going on, especially with the recent events that has happened. A lot of it's really depressing, but comedy, at least everybody can come together. One common goal is to make your inside ribs laugh.
I agree. Now, one of the things that you've been striving for, not only in the comedy world, but also in philanthropy, is you're looking to expand education and help build schools. How are you planning on working on that?
So I'm about to actually open up my early childhood education center in Atlanta. So starting off with a daycare, early childhood center, and let it keep going until it goes to like a middle school / high school, like 7th through 12th grade. So, and two, like everything I do, like it's always you each one teach one. You see somebody in the streets acting up, teach them. Don't just like talk down on them, teach them. And whether it's formal or informal, in that perspective, like everybody's responsible to at least influence in one person in life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
As long as you can change one life, it's been worth it.
You change one life, like, look, you get a pass in heaven to me.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're working on a book, correct? Can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah, it's a book about choices and preferences, and everybody in life has them. And sometimes we judge people by our preferences. So what? Like that's your life. Like you want to judge somebody, you want to judge somebody. Sometimes they're deal breakers. Like if you prefer red wine over white wine. Well, I'm a red wine drinker. It might be a deal breaker. I mean, not with me because I'm more versed than just red wine. But to some people, they're like, "Oh no, I can't drink with them." Or do you drink or don't drink? If you don't drink, I really don't trust you. It's a preference. You got to do something.
Well, now standing here on the red carpet for your headliner show, do you have any advice to aspiring comedians who are hoping to one day do the same?
Don't do it. It's too true. No, I'm just playing. If you do it, be truthful and go all out.
Well, thank you so much, Keedar. Congratulations again.
All right, I'm taking over one more time. I'm just playing.
Drops the mic. Thank you so much.